So today I'm going to be taking my dad here through a 5-minute cool down, and that includes a range of stretches, and the stretch that I've chosen to take him through today is that of a quadricep stretch. Now I'm going to demonstrate this stretch first, then I'm going to go through the agonist and antagonist muscles being used, the joints being used and the ranges of motion for those, and then also the body systems being used as a result of the stretch. So first of all, I'll demonstrate. So I have a hand up against something solid like a wall. You bring your leg up to about 90 degrees, and then as you bring your leg up, you can go down and grab your ankle or your foot and pull your leg behind your body, keeping your chest tall and pulling up on the ankle until you feel a stretch within the quad. And then you'd hold that for about 30 to 45 seconds and then release it down slowly and swap sides as needed. So swap over, hand up on the wall, leg up to 90 degrees, and then grabbing the ankle until you feel a stretch down through the quadricep muscles here. So firstly, I'm going to be talking about the agonists and antagonists during this stretch. So as you can see, the agonist muscle here is the quadricep muscles as they're in a lengthened position, and they're the main focus of the stretch today. Then we've got the antagonist muscles, which are that of the hamstring muscles, as they are being shortened and are an opposing muscle group to that of the quadriceps, especially during this type of stretch. The two joints involved in this stretch are the tibiofemoral or the knee joint and the talocrural or the ankle joint. The tibiofemoral joint starts off in a neutral position at around 0 to 10 degrees as a straight leg, and then as we bring the leg up towards the buttocks, it goes up to about 90 degrees of flexion, and then as the person grabs the ankle or the foot and brings it up behind the body, that takes it to around 110 to 120 degrees in the range of motion. Now with the talocrural joint at the ankle, as we grab the foot, it puts it into around 20 to 30 degrees of plantar flexion or extension of the joint. And that further increases the stretch on the quadricep muscles as it puts more tension on the neural pathways throughout the anterior chain. Talked about those. And then I'll talk about the body systems required during this stretch, or what the body would be using during this stretch. And as it's a 5-minute cool down phase, it will be the opposite of the body systems being used during a workout. So the body systems I've included in this are the circulatory system, the respiratory system, cardiovascular system, and the nervous or musculoskeletal system. So the circulatory system works allowing fresh blood to move freely throughout the body and flushing out all of the byproducts such as lactate acid and the other byproducts associated with this. And this will help prevent venous pooling within the muscle groups or the muscle areas, which can cause a client to feel dizzy or disorientated post-workout if not flushed out, as they sit in different areas, and also can restrict healthy blood flow and oxygen to the brain as a result. This also will help in the prevention of cramps and disorientation following hard exercise. The respiratory system will slow down as a result of the cool down, and the oxygen will regenerate within the lungs, and this will allow for them to be more efficient at a resting state. As the fitter you get, the more oxygen will be able to be inspired and expired throughout the lungs more efficiently, and the body will be able to use that throughout the bloodstream more efficiently as a result. It will also help with the venous pooling side of things, as it will keep the blood, fresh blood oxygenated, and will also help in taking the byproducts away from the muscles and out through the waste. What else? And it will also help with your breathing patterns during exercise and rest, as it will help bring the respiratory rate down during exercise. You'll be able to, during a set, or between a set I should say, it will help decrease these quicker than if you were non-active. And then during rest it will also allow for the body to breathe more easily, if you will, and this promoting a better quality of life. The heart rate will also drop as a result of the cool down, and over time this will get more efficient as the body will be used to dropping the heart rate back to close to a resting rate quicker, and this will stop or reduce the risk of heart disease and cardiovascular issues later on in life. It will also help with the venous pooling, back to the venous pooling again, as it will be able to allow blood flow more freely throughout the body and not taking it away from the internal organs as a result of exercise and pumping it into the muscles. It will be able to flow freely throughout the body and get to all the areas needed. In this case it'll be the quadricep muscle, and it'll help take away those byproducts as mentioned previously. The nervous system will also be able to relax, and this will lessen the stress on the muscles and the body as a whole, and will allow for the stretch to occur more smoothly, and will allow the muscles to lengthen at their own rate rather than being forced into a stretch, and this could be cause of an injury if done incorrectly. As the muscles are put under stress, it can cause a fight or flight response, and this means that the muscles tighten up. So in this case, if you were doing a leg session, it would be the quadriceps and hamstring muscles and also the glute muscles, and if these are under stress, then they get really tight and stiff and rigid, whereas during a cool down phase they will be able to relax as a result of the fresh blood flow, the increased oxygen, and the removal of waste products. And this will also, as a result, these will all connect and intertwine to create and promote better healing throughout the body after a session, and also during rest or sleep, and on days where you're not training, your body will be able to recover from previous days more quickly and efficiently without having to put stress on the body and the organs as such. Thank you.